Alright, welcome to lesson 4 of this course. This is Teacher Alao taking you through how to make a lot of money doing the POS business. Now, let's get you a POS machine. So, a lot of people struggle to get POS machine because they are doing it the wrong way. In fact, I have paid for a POS machine to a company, and I didn't get the machine. And it's not that the company is fraudulent, it's because I don't know how to do it. In fact, I traveled to Lagos. I took an hotel, book a hotel so that I'll be able to get to the company's office early and all that, but I didn't get the POS. But later on, I figured it out. I got a way to get POS machine, and I've gotten POS machine for people, for my students across every part of this country. Name it, be it Nasarawa, Port Harcourt, Enugu, Ondo State, anywhere in Ondo State, Osun, Oyo, Lagos, anywhere in this country, Abuja, anywhere I've collected POS machine for people, especially my students. I prioritize my students, and I'll be showing you how to get your own POS. In fact, I'll be getting POS for some of you, so I'll be showing you the available options. So now let's get right into the lesson. Now, which type of POS is best? Is it bank POS or the one from private companies? And when I mean private companies, I mean MMO. The best POS you can get is from MMOs at the moment. Banks, actually, unfortunately, they did not get their POS right. They still have a lot of issues to be solved. When I started this business, I got POS from one bank, from First Bank, and it was not really, it was okay, but it was not really good for me as a matter of, because there are a lot of reconciliation issues then I don't know about now. So, but getting POS from MMO, because MMO, they will settle you, they will credit your money. I told you earlier that the man I got my POS from used to settle me the next day. Not because he wants to hold my money, but because banks will also credit him the next day. But thank God for now that there are a lot of banks that are also doing instant settlement. That means when the customer withdraw money from you, that is when he wants to do a withdrawal. I told you earlier that the way you do withdrawal is you insert his or her ATM into your POS, and when the transaction approved, you give him money. That means the money you deduct from his account, you are expecting it to come to your own account. So some banks will not settle you that money that day. They will settle you the next day. But thank God for today. So everything is now instant. Most of the banks and MMOs, they are now doing instant settlement. That means you get your money, you can see the money instantly. So, but MMO POS, they are far better than banks POS because of the resolution you get. If you have any issue, you can quickly chat support or call them, and they credit you instantly. And they don't really have all this reconciliation issue because they get the POS from banks too, but they already have a system in place to monitor your transactions so that you won't lose money. So there are some MMOs I recommend. So though I may not be able to mention all of them. So there's OPay. OPay is very good. Then Money Points is very good. So Kuli too is very good. Pay Center, now Bagzi Boss, that's Capricorn. Then Show Banker. Those are the ones I recommend. There are others. In case you need anyone and I didn't mention it, let me know, so I'll give you my experience using them. So, there are a lot of there are a lot of there are a lot of things behind getting POS. So for OPay POS, the main thing is they have targets you have to meet. So about 1.5 to 2 million every month. So also Money Points, you have to be doing 150,000 every day, or else they will retrieve the terminal. So they will collect the terminal back from you if you are not using it. But for Kudi doesn't really have a target at the moment. They don't really have a target, so you have to be using the terminal. Also, Pay Center doesn't really have targets for you to meet. So they only want you to be using the terminal. Then now I'm not too familiar with now, but I have friends who use them. Then also Baxley Boss, the Baxley Boss doesn't have they don't have targets. Then Sure Banker doesn't really have targets. So these are the when you are starting out, I will recommend and advise that you get POS that doesn't have targets, so that you'll be able to focus on your business, not focusing on meeting the target for a company. So you can check the list of available POS by heading on to my website posbusiness.com. Let's go there. Let's check the available POS machine at any given period. You can check this place and see the available POS. You can see this is an Android POS. So I update this page every time for available POS. So this is an available POS from Ecosa. Is a company I also recommend. So this is the pricing 0.6%. When they say 0.6%, it means when you withdraw for a customer, that means if you withdraw, let's say 1,000 naira for simplicity now, 1,000 naira, that means the charges, because bank will also charge you on the POS. That means the charges they will be removing is 0.6% of that 1,000 naira. And when you do the calculation, 0.6% of 1,000 naira is just 6 naira. And you can collect 100 naira from the customer. That means you are making a profit of 94 naira. So that's what this means. So then for deposits, that means when you want to, customer brings money, he wants to send the money to his account. So if you are doing it on the POS or on the mobile app of this company, they will charge you just 30 naira. That means 30 naira, you do transfer for 30 naira and you can charge customer as much as 100 naira, 200, 400, 600, 1000 and above, depending on the amount you want to charge. So in case if you need any of this, you can chat me on WhatsApp. You know my WhatsApp number. So the requirements, I also put the requirements for each one. So this Sure Banker, the issue at the moment, the issue S90 terminal. This is what we call S90 terminal, very rugged terminal. So this is another one from Ecosa. So this G210 terminal. So whichever one you need, you can also see the pricing 0.6. Whichever one you need, you can chat me privately, send me the screenshot of the one you need, and I'll be able to tell you what you need to do next. So then this is pricing for OPay. OPay charges 0.6% on their withdrawal. When you see capped at 150 like this, it means the maximum amount they can charge you on OPay is 150 naira. That means, when we say 0.6, that means you are supposed to pay 600 naira for 100,000, but no, they will OPay will only, when you withdraw 100,000 for a customer, they will only deduct about 100 naira or 150. Let's say a customer wants to withdraw 500,000. They are supposed to charge 0.6% of 500,000. But in this case, they've already reduced the amount so that the higher you go, the lesser the charges. That means if the person withdraw 500,000, they will only charge you 150,000 naira. So getting POS from MMOs means instead of them charging customers account for the charges, they charge you because they expect that you will have collected your charges from the customer. You get what I'm saying? So you will have collected your charges from the customer. That means maybe you collect 1,000 and they are charging you 150. That means your own profit, you get to keep 850 naira on that particular transaction. So also for deposit, OPay is cheap. Actually, it's 20 naira. Okay, actually now at the moment there's a carbon. You can use carbon charges just 10 naira per deposit. You can also use Kuda is also they're also good because they offer you free transfer every month for your transfer. And it doesn't mean that the POS you are using should be the one, it should be the one you are using. The POS you are using to withdraw should be the one you are using for deposit. You can actually transfer the money from the POS to another wallet account you'll be using to do deposit. So this is a OPay mini POS. OPay just introduced this. So this OPay mini is a pin pad that you need to connect with your Android phone. So this is OPay mini. So the charges is the same as the big one. So this one is also Ecosa terminal. It's an Android terminal. So then this one is from Kudi. I actually like this one. This is from Kudi. I've been using Kudi since 2018, and they've been doing good. They've been doing well. So I have about 10 or more than 10 of their terminals that I use across my outlets. So this pricing 0.6. So kindly like similar to OPay. So but the cap is starts at 25,000 naira. That means anything 25,000 above, they'll charge you just 150. And deposit is 20 naira too. So this is Pay Center. Pay Center also use pin pad. So they use pin pad like the type that looks like calculator, just like the OPay one you are seeing here. So pin pad, you have to connect it with an Android phone. But the other POS I've been showing you, you don't need an Android phone to operate them. You only need to put SIM card inside the POS as POS connects with network. So those are the POS I currently deal with. I'll be updating you from time to time on the available options. Now, that's that. You can visit this link anytime. I'll be giving you my presentation slide too, so you'll be able to access all these links yourself. Now, if you, in case you are the shy type, you don't want to contact Mr. Tokwe to apply for your own POS, and so you can click on this link to watch my YouTube video. Just click on the link. My YouTube video, the YouTube video I did to take you through the step-by-step guide on how to apply for your own OPay mini terminal. So you don't need to watch that. So you don't need to watch that. So that's you can learn how to apply for your own OPay mini terminal yourself, and probably they will charge you maybe 400 naira for getting it, and you can get it in less than 2 days, 2 to 3 days. Just follow the step-by-step guide, every step in the video, just follow it. You'll be able to get the OPay mini terminal, the small one. So but if you apply for the traditional OPay terminal, it might take about 2 weeks or a week, so depending on the availability. So but the OPay mini terminal, you can get it for 2 or 3 days. The other, you can get money points, but I won't recommend you get money points for a start. I'll recommend you get either Kudi, Pay Center, Banksy, or Sure Banker, because they don't have targets. But if you know that your area, there's a lot of traffic, people withdraw bigger volumes, you'll be able to get, you should get OPay, you should get OPay or money points. Though you can get OPay mini, as target on it is not that much, but the big terminal, the OPay big terminal has a lot of targets on it. So that's that, and thank you very much. So in case you need any of the terminals above, kindly contact me. So there are some of the terminals you can get within 2 days, 3 days, a day, so depending on the availability. So thank you very much for taking this out of the course, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Thank you.